As we take a look at the starting five for the Los Angeles Lakers: Dalton Knecht, Cole Swider, Trey Jemison. Bronny James did not play yesterday. He will play today. And DJ Stewart had a really nice game with 20 points against the Warriors. And for the Miami Heat, Javonte Cook with a really good second half. Myron Gardner did not play yesterday. Galel Ware, Bryson Warren, and Kasparis Yakachonis, the starting five for head coach Eric Glass, the Summer League head coach, also the head coach of the Sioux Falls Skyforce back in the day. Eric Glass, more than a decade with the Miami Heat in different roles. And here's Bo Levesque. Played his college ball nearby at St. Mary's, class of 2014, and Ware steals the tap. And that'll be Lakers ball. Got to let the ball reach its apex, Saint.
Yeah, he doesn't have to cheat.
Yeah.
He would have won that easily.
Lakers in gold, Heat in black. Here's Bronny James. Had a really nice year in the G League with the South Bay Lakers when he was on assignment. That's stolen away.
Yeah, you know what, Kev? He made really nice improvement month to month in the G League, and they're optimistic about his play this summer.
Yeah, you may or may not have some inside info on what the Lakers are doing, their coaching staff, but yeah, speaking of, here's Bronny James with the steal and the slam.
That's great. Dad's watching somewhere. He's fired up. Yeah, I've got a little inside info because my son Greg's a coach with the Lakers. He's sitting over there with Nate McMillan and Scotty Brooks, also assistants, and Kurt Rambis, so they're fired up to see that steal and dunk.
Nice teardrop there from Bryson Warren. But yeah, we were talking with your son before the game. He really likes Bronny James.
Yeah, they're going to have him on a minutes restriction. He's still not in the condition that he'd like to be in, so it's going to be a work in progress.
Cole Swider showing he's more than just a three-point shooter.
Kev, a guy from Syracuse, so I love that. That's Big East, and I love this guy's feel for the game. There's a spot for a guy like that in the league.
He's played in 35 NBA regular season games over the last 3 years. Nice offensive rebound for Myron Gardner. In a battle of 55s, Bryson Warren draws the foul on Trey Jemison.
You know, that happens a lot when you've got a guy at the elbow catching and there's people below him. You anticipate the catch and you can steal it from that guy. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize he had that good a hops.
Well, I think it does run in the family.
Yeah, just a little maybe.
But I worked for the Santa Cruz Warriors. He dropped 39 on Santa Cruz in the G League. Yeah, in a South Bay Lakers win. It was impressive. Both free throws good for Bryson Warren, and we're all tied up.
My son Greg said that he's just a tremendous young guy and really wants to learn. And, you know, he's had the heart issue, so you hope that his health gets to optimum level and he can chase success.
DJ Stewart spent a little bit of last year on a two-way with the Bulls. Bronny from the corner. He's feeling good to start.
That's not a bad start, huh? Tomahawk dunk and a nice three in the perimeter with contestment.
Looking inside, Galel Ware, blocked by Swider. Your guy, Saint.
Yeah, I'm pulling for that guy. He can really look. I thought he was going to backdoor connect there.
Instead, it's an illegal screen from Trey Jemison III.
This guy loves contact. Jemison. He's not a big leaper, but boy, he'll position rebound and put his body on people. He's a big young man.
Quick five for Bronny. He's guarding the ball. Yakachonis, the first rounder, has his pocket picked. And it's stolen right back. Gardner. He's a strong dude, and that's a strong finish.
Good move.
Really came on at the end of last year with the Osceola Magic in the G League. Had a 4-game stretch where he averaged 28 a game.
Woo.
And he could fill it up. He was a big-time rebounder as well over that stretch. Jemison has NBA experience, misses the hook.
Nice form, but good contestment by Ware. There's a situation right there with Ware. Good contestment. You're the 5. Rim run. You're going to beat Jamison down the floor.
It's a nice finish for Javonte Cook. Yeah, you were saying yesterday, obviously you're mentioning now the rim running. You want to see what his three-point shot looks like as well?
He's got the he's got the skill. He's a terrific runner, but it's turning the motor into high gear. That's a bad place to stop, Kev. There's 8 places on the floor, either side of half court and the 4 corners. You get in trouble stopping there.
That's Javonte Cook. He's played in the G League last couple of seasons. He's a good player. 3 years in the G League for him. Drawn kick, pass deflected off the official. And it'll be out of play to the Lakers.
You know, Stewart, we chatted yesterday about him playing 4 years in the G League. His numbers are terrific down there. I can see him getting into a camp. That's a nice floater over a big. Good job. And you said that he needs to pick up the defense. And yesterday he really worked.
He was guarding the ball, getting into the ball really well. Nice lob to Kel'el Ware.
Him not containing the dribble caused the rotation by Jamison, and then Ware gets the dunk.
Heat leading by 1 now. Driving, Dejuan Gordon can't put it home. Was with their G League club, the South Bay Lakers, last year. Had a good season. Knocks it away from Cook from behind. That'll take us to a timeout. 5:36 to go. It's 10-9 Miami. A nice lob. Bryson Warren to Kel'el Ware. Heat leading the Lakers in the early going. See tomorrow's stars take the court at NBA 2K26 Summer League. NBA Summer League, July 10th through 20th on ESPN and NBA TV. Look at Javonte Cook. Played last year with the Oklahoma City Blue in the G League. Has also played with the Iowa Wolves.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good look into Ware, and he gets fouled. You like that play design, Sam?
Baseline out of bounds, 1-4 flat. So you get a screen down on from the outside on the big, and he goes to the elbow to catch and dump into him. That's beautiful. This young guy has a nice shooting touch. Today's game, you like to pick and pop. Yes, let's roll too, but you're looking for your threes to have that ability. I like his form.
He did shoot 32% from 3 with the Miami Heat last year. Second team All-Rookie. Earned Rookie of the Month honors.
Terrific pick.
There were talks about when the whole Kevin Durant trade was going around. Yeah. Mentioned Miami. Miami didn't want to give this guy up.
No, and that makes total sense.
Well, he makes them. Eric Stevenson is checked in. That foul was on Darius Baisley, former first-round choice of Utah, but traded quickly to Oklahoma City. Dalton Connect inside. The Lakers' first-rounder last year taps it home on the second attempt.
And I think the Lakers are looking for him on the defensive end to be a more communicative, to be a more anticipation guy. But we know he can shoot the ball. There's any doubt about that.
And they gave the bucket to Arthur Kaluma. So let's have another look here. Both he and Connect were there. And that was Arthur Kaluma. Pardonnez-moi.
Hey, never doubt the Warriors' scoring table.
Yes.
They're sharp. Some have been there since my days, 40 years ago.
Kevin Chung, Kyle McRae. Got some legends down there. First free throw good. Dane Danger checking in for Miami. This is Yakachonis. Played at Illinois his freshman season. Many thought he was a lottery pick, potential top 10 pick. And Miami Kind of land in his lap at 20.
Yeah, I think that's a nice Christmas present. That guy there really knows how to play. Played in a great program at Illinois, and of course I'm fond of all guys from Lithuania. There's no debate with Šarūnas Marciulionis, and now his son's on the roster for the Lakers, but he has a Jones fracture and he won't play in this. Nice drive.
Stewart, yeah. Gustav Marciulionis, Šarūnas' son, back-to-back WCC Player of the Year. That same areas.
Randy Bennett said to I'll talk about him after this play, but look at this nice drive. Now that's a mismatch. You got your 5 out there on the perimeter on a 3, and that's a smart thing to take them off the bounce.
Stewart's 6'2", but has a long wingspan. Makes up for it. Jakučionis missing the open 3. Baisley, this guy's intriguing to me. He averaged nearly 14 a game with the Thunder one year. Get to the line.
He played well. He was very, very active yesterday. I liked him.
There are some guys, we take a look at this drive from Darius Baisley, who they just kind of out-athlete dudes when they're in the G League. He's one of those guys. He can give you a 40-20 game without really breaking a sweat. 5 years in the NBA for Darius Baisley. That's the first free throw.
I was talking about Marciulionis, and Randy Bennett told my son Greg and I, listen, you look at the WCC Conference Players of the Year, almost all of them are in the NBA.
Yeah.
Recently we had Podziemski.
Yeah, some really good players come out of the WCC.
And Augustus was the Player of the Year 2 years in a row.
Yep. He signed an Exhibit 10 with the Lakers, so he'll be going to training camp with them. Perhaps with the big league club, perhaps with the South Bay Lakers. That'll be to be determined. Eric Stevenson, the draw and kick. Bryson Warren spinning out a 3. Dane Danger gets it and jams it down. Dane Danger out of Memphis after a couple of years at Baylor and a couple at Illinois. American Athletic Conference Newcomer of the Year last year as we get a whistle and a foul.
The thing I liked on that play, Gardner screened out Beasley so he couldn't rotate to the penetration. It was really a good move. Watch this on the left side of your screen. He didn't even let him get around him.
Myron Gardner, I like this guy a lot.
You probably have talked about 80% of these guys.
I've seen a lot of them. Coming through the G. Great league. You get so much talent down there.
Keeps getting better and better and better.
That's for sure.
We had one of our old Warrior guys stop by who was in the CBA.
Yeah.
Mario Ellie. Played in Albany with the Patroons.
They were coached at one time by Phil Jackson.
And George Karl.
Yeah, it's a heck of a coaching tree. Dejuan Gordon lost the basketball, was still able to guide it home. Jakučionis with Kaluma picking him up. Oh, good save, Gordon. Another hustle play. Down the lane, Baisley. Lakers lucky to not turn it over.
I guess I'd right there use that expression, unselfish to a fault.
Just slipped out of his hand.
He's lucky to get that to go in.
Yeah, it's a tough make there.
It is. That's a difficult place to enter the ball in that deep sideline in the corner.
Davis. This guy played 175 games of college basketball and won for Cole Swider. What a shot from Swider. He'll shoot a free throw when we return. Lakers in the lead. Back here in San Francisco, Lakers with a 3-point lead late first quarter over Miami. Let's take another look at this Cole Swider potential 4-point play. Hacked in the act and drills it.
Look at that follow through. I mean, it's picture perfect.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This guy on high volume shot 47% from three in the 24 season in the G League. Backed it up with a 44% three-pointing campaign in the G. Splitting time between the NBA and the G League each of the last 3 seasons and completes the 4-point play. Eric Stevenson having trouble getting it in.
That's great. That's what we saw all day yesterday. You know, after a timeout or whatever, nice pressure on the ball. Great stuff.
Steve Settle into the game, couldn't make the catch. Steve Settle the third, played at Temple, native of Baltimore. Baisley, the rip through.
I can see why you like him, Kev.
I'd like to see this guy back in the NBA. He was on a podcast with Theo Pinson, and he was saying, so this guy was supposed to go to Syracuse, decided to go the pro path in the G League, and then took an internship with New Balance. And he's saying like an agent kind of talked him into not going to college, and said if he had it back, he'd probably go the college route. That's the kind of thing. You're 17 years old. You know, it's just tough to kind of make those kind of decisions at such a young age.
And then we move forward and look at Bailey in Utah.
Yeah.
And he got some, what I would call, unwise advice, there's a lot of good things going out there, but there's some things that are sour.
Baisley makes 1 of 2. Marcus Williams played at USF, San Francisco, not South Florida, so nearby. Eric Stevenson creating separation, can't get it. Baisley flying in for the rebound. Grabbing and going. Driving and flipping it up and in. Darius Baisley for 2.
A lot of confidence.
Yeah, that's the confidence of a guy who feels like he's better than everybody out there.
Yeah.
Javonte Cook on the take, and that's swatted by Baisley. Swider in transition.
Heat check.
Didn't get that one. Nice run to the floor by Dane Danger.
Great name.
A fantastic name. Davis the skip to Kaluma for 3. Stevenson, G League All-Star last year with the Capital City Go-Go. Got a 10-day with the Wizards. Did not appear in a game. Williams, draw and kick. And in the words of Tim Roy, if you had 1:16 to go in the first quarter, as the time someone stepped out of bounds, you are this afternoon's winner. There is Baisley.
Now, how do you rate his shooting ability?
Probably needs to improve. You're talking about Baisley. I mean, over his 5-year NBA career was a 31% three-point shooter, so obviously you'd like that number to be higher. He's 35% from 3 in China this year, which is a little better, but of course competition not so high. So easier to get off your shots as Javonte Cook lays it in. Just everything else with Baisley. The grab-and-go ability, the athleticism, plays with confidence. And he's drawn a ton of fouls in this game.
They were even attempting to throw the ball inside to the mismatch.
Yeah.
Wow.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Of course, you shoot free throws on the 10th team foul.
Nice play.
That will be the 10th team foul since it's the second in the last 2, and then it'll be free throws. But yeah, that was a really nice inbounds play.
Well, it's a good cut, from high to low, rubbing off the elbow, and the inbounder sometimes doesn't get appreciated enough. He made a great bounce pass to lead him, and the defender was stuck.
Well, this is a chance for these Summer League head coaches to draw up their own plays.
Yeah, you see that guy down there. Boy, I go way back with him and his family. My son Greg and him played at De La Salle here in Concord. And then he went on to play at St. Mary's for Randy Bennett. And he was with the Clippers. And my son Greg said, hey, there's an opening over here at the Lakers. You ought to come over. And he's done a terrific job. He's a quality guy, great family. So I'm excited for him.
And he's part of that Sweet 16 team at St.
Right.
Mary's. Omar Samhan.
Yes.
I think Mickey McConnell was on that team.
Wow. Mickey's an assistant there now.
That's right.
My grandson William was at camp there last week and had a lot of great chats with Randy and Mickey.
Another great block by Darius Baisley. Stevenson, runner, well contested. Baisley is getting off the ground for the rebound. Davis trying to bleed out the clock a bit. 3-second differential in his dribbling bag. Scoop to the hoop. Off the glass. He timed that perfectly.
When you're playing for the last shot, you want to go at about 7. And he had the switch with Ware on him, and I thought Ware did a pretty good job as we watch a long bomb. And that was a great floater. What a runner.
Wow, 26-20. After one quarter, the Lakers lead it. Great start for Bronny James. 5 points in the early going, and Kalel Ware off the alley-oop. We'll come back with second quarter action after this. 10 minutes in the books. It's Lake Show 26, Heat 20. Kevin Danick, Gary St. Jean with you. Gary, what'd you take away from the first 10 minutes of play?
Well, it's not as windy in here. We had some shots that were made. And
they closed the doors?
Yes. At the old Coliseum, you remember, we did have doors like that, and I swore to God that Nelly had them open them up for the visitors sometimes. But, it's good. Baisley stuck out for me with the Lakers, and it's good half. Good quarter.
Eric Stevenson trying to work on Bronny James, and a great spin move to a lay-in.
That guy had to be a center in high school. That was a nice, nifty move in the paint. Good for him.
Came off the bench for Capital City. Was very productive this year as Bronny James was fouled. All right, so since you mentioned it, got to ask. Let me take a look at this the spin move here from Eric Stevenson.
Look at this. Watch him drop step here. Bada boom. Oh, maybe he knows Hakeem Olajuwon.
Maybe. All right, what was better home court advantage back in the day? Nelly maybe opening up the doors to create a draft for the visiting team, or the Boston Celtics visiting locker room?
Well, I grew up back there, and Nelly was the 5-time champion, tight with everybody. Long shot by Bronny for 3, a big traffic rebound. We'd go in there, and it'd be in the winter, and Red would have the heat on, 90 degrees in our locker room.
Oh, man.
We'd go to shoot around, and Nelly would show the players where the dead spots were on the floor. They had nails to hang their clothes. Yeah. The showers, no hot water. I mean, it was just comical. It was amazing. And then we'd go in there sometime, and North Station's down below. And Kevin, I'm telling you, you know how long a ruler is? 12 inches?
Yeah.
We saw some rats that big.
Whoa.
Big boys.
I'm watching Celtic City right now. Great documentary. Yeah.
I got to watch. Everybody's telling me I got to watch that.
It's
now,
awesome.
Look at that. There's a good move by Ware.
Just rattled out.
A little Euro action.
Yeah. Nice crossover. Serge Jabari Rice, but gets it wiped away. Bronny missing the push shot. Yeah. Catch and shoot for Marcus Williams. 8 within 1. Here's Sam Menengu. He's from New Zealand, played collegiately at Davidson. Swider getting to his spot.
Beautiful. You know, a guy can make shots. There's a place for you in this league.
What can a guy like Cole Swider do to kind of make his impact felt on the defensive end to improve his NBA chances?
He has to be mistake-proof. He really has to understand the schemes. He understands the help situation. Look at that. That's deep.
And Dejuan Gordon from distance.
Deep. But, you know, he's got a great offensive mind. The way he can get on the court is also maybe just being a little bit tougher, banging in there on the boards. Look at this. Do you think he knows Steph Curry?
They might know Anthony Vereen, who's on the Golden State staff. He played at Texas Arlington, which is where Vereen played. He was former Golden State Warriors Summer League head coach. Played all 50 for South Bay last year. Not a good year.
That showed me something, Kev. 3 dribbles to the left and a nice 17-foot pull-up. It seems like he's the most comfortable shooting threes in a drift position.
And he's 3 for 3 on twos in this game. Kel'el Ware off the bounce from downtown. Okay, Kel'el. First 3 of the game. Bronny James a catch and shoot 3. Stevenson stepping back.
Run.
Good kick ahead to Swider. He did what you wanted him to, and he draws the foul.
You got to anticipate that a little bit better. He could have really been cleared on that.
That's nice from Kel'el Ware.
It sure is.
Looks like a timeout has been called. Teams going to their benches. 33-28. Lakers with a 5-point lead behind 10 points from Cole Swider. Back inside Chase Center. They're looking to see if that was a potential clear path foul or more than just a common foul. This last whistle against the Miami Heat.
He should get that call.
And you were mentioning to me during the break saying that you saw Kurt Rambis run down, tell Joey Crawford. So this has been an upgrade to a flagrant one. I think Kurt Rambis was wanting a clear path and then get a flagrant one. It's essentially the same thing, 2 free throws in the ball.
I'm chuckling. Kurt was one tough son of a gun when he played, and after his Laker days, he played for us with the Kings for a year. Just loved being around him. And so he went down and just having fun with Joey Crawford, who's here evaluating these 3 refs. And you got to call that. You got to love it.
Seven-point lead now as Swider is up to 12 points. He had 24 yesterday, already halfway there today. And Serge Barry Rice, either a 5 count or stepped over the sideline. Or did he get a timeout in?
He got that? Wow.
They're giving him the timeout. All right, we'll take it with them. Lead is 7 for the Lakers here in San Francisco. Football score here on the basketball court, 35-28. Lakers over the Heat. Serge Barry Rice just avoiding the 5 count, calling the timeout to keep Kel'el Ware and company from getting the rock. Jay Stewart back out there. Got a couple of nice finishes today. Baisley.
See, I want to see if he can knock that down. That's what I want to see.
Decided to pass it up and turn it over instead. Ware inside. Got great position on Baisley.
Kev, here's an expression. Do your work early.
Yes.
And what does that mean? He went in there and sealed that defender, and the entry pass was perfect and drew the fall. That's really a nice job by Ware.
Trey Jemison going to check in. Finished the year with the Lakers on a two-way. Warren fouled. Free throws for Bryson Warren coming up.
That's a real common play in the league now. You got a high pick with a small and big, and then there's a back pick for the big, and a lot of times you can get him for a lob off of that.
Bryson Warren, the first sophomore in Arkansas State history to be named State Player of the Year. He was the top 15 recruit, decided to go to overtime elite. So, says he models his game after Anthony Simons, new Celtic.
Yeah. He has a chance to really help himself there in Boston.
I like Anthony Simons. Guy can score. So can Bryson Warren. He had nearly a 40-point triple-double. 40, 10, and 9 in a game this year in the G League. Whew. Free throws are good. Dalton connect. Can't connect. Jemison and Gardner getting tied up behind the play. Here's a lob for Kel'el Ware.
That's just a great two-man early offense. That's terrific. Nice job.
Lead down to 3. Sir Jabari Rice gets the friendly and roll through the rim.
I told Timmy Roy yesterday we're going to start calling him Sir Tim Roy. Like this
I heard that. I like that.
I like this. Got to pull for that guy. Got him again.
Warren missing there. Baisley in transition. Here is Sir Jabari Rice. Nice touch.
We love guards that have a little floater in there. That's just great stuff.
Do you want to be called Sir Gary?
I've been called a lot worse than that.
Warren misfiring. Nakachonis shown the deck by Darius Baisley.
That's great. You get the big Baisley to connect, to rotate over. He leaves Ware and he's wide open. But again, quality pass.
Yeah, that was put on a platter there by Bryson Warren. Stewart getting downhill. Baisley shooting the 3. Well, you wanted to see him shoot a 3, Saint.
He's taking another one after the whistle. He did hit the rim this time.
Strides, I suppose.
Lefty. Got to get it up there, big fella.
Foul on Trey Jemison to boot. It's the 4th on Jemison.
Yeah, but you get 10.
Yeah, you get 10, so not in foul trouble.
No worry about it.
Carter Bryant had 7 fouls yesterday, I believe, for the Spurs. Kel'el Ware, another 3? Yeah. Baisley ripped away from behind. Bryson Warren. Oh, wow. But Baisley makes up for it. Atones for his sin.
Airballs the 3, turns it over, and makes a beautiful defensive play.
Good catch there, too. He's got 3 blocks already. The spin. Oh, can't finish with the offhand.
Great take. Great take.
That was a good hustle.
It's a great effort.
He runs the floor hard. He's such a fluid athlete, Baisley. I'd like to see this guy get another chance in the league. He's played a lot of NBA action, for a guy in Summer League. He's appeared in 237 games. He started 118. Bazley with that free throw. 5 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. 10 points yesterday with 3 blocks against Golden State. Cincinnati native. Too young to watch the Cincinnati Royals play.
Not me. Played against Oscar. The C's played Oscar Robertson, Jack Twyman, Wayne Embry, Arlen Backhorn, and I can go on and on.
Williams,
Maurice Stokes.
That's a name right there. Bronny James, corner 3. Got it.
Away.
It's 8 for Bronny. You have some good battles with the Cincinnati Royals?
Oh, Oscar Robertson.
Oh,
I love seeing him at those finals games in Indiana. Kev, you talk about taking a mismatch in the post. They thought he had a button on his hip, and then it blew him up. And then he just, he was great.
A triple-double machine in his day.
He averaged a whole season he averaged triple-double.
And when Russell Westbrook did it, he was the first guy since Oscar Robertson, I believe.
Yeah. A guy named Jack McMahon was the coach there. Great player at Syracuse, played for the St. Louis Hawks with Bob Pettit. And he was a scout here with the Warriors. And he was an assistant coach with Billy Cunningham when they had Dr. J and Moses Malone. One of the great NBA storytellers I've ever been around. Oh, my gosh. Fantastic.
Yeah, we have an infection control timeout. Marcus Williams had a cut. Some of the best stuff about being around the league, just hearing some of these stories, whether you're on a team plane or at a team dinner, just, sharing all these great stories, keep the history of the game alive.
Yeah, you look where the game is today. I mean, when I first started, you had 6, 8, 10 weeks off in the summer. Now, you're nonstop. Big change.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, they took the train. They used to play a doubleheader in Madison Square Garden because it saved money for the league, and then everybody'd be together. They'd have a great time.
Bazley got stuck underneath. Williams the steal. Three's blocked by Stewart. Yeah, he's got that wingspan.
He does.
Dalton connects. Trying the blow by. Gets past Ware, but misses the layup.
I liked it, though. He saw he had the big on him and good quickness off the bounce and just missed the shot.
One more to Gardner from Yakachonis.
It hasn't been the level of play probably that Connect wants, but, he'll be going to Vegas and get it going.
Yeah, it was 3 of 13 yesterday. Didn't hit a 3 in 6 attempts. 1 for 3 to start this one. Great ball movement. Bronny can't pay it off, but Jemison,
great job.
Will get to the line.
Now there's a big man catching on the roll and making that pitch out for the 3.
I'll shoot a couple of free throws. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We keep it here. And, as tested during the 2024-25 NBA G League season and in effect for all 2025 NBA Summer Leagues, an unsuccessful end-of-period heave will be recorded as a team, not individual missed field goal attempt when all the following criteria are met. Missed field goal attempt took place within the final 3 seconds of the first 3 periods of the game. The miss was shot from beyond the outer edge of the center circle extended, so about 36 feet from the hoop, and the play originated in the backcourt. So being a G League broadcaster, I absolutely love this rule, and we saw this at the end of the first quarter. Eric Stevenson putting one up, plays originating in the backcourt, shoots it from about 50 feet in the final couple of seconds. That is not a missed field goal for Eric Stevenson. That is just a team miss. And I like this because how many times have you seen over the years, Saint, 1 or 2 seconds ago, guy has it 70 feet from the hoop and then waits for a nanosecond after the buzzer to put the shot up?
You got me chuckling because I've been watching that for 40 years. I mean, there's guys that don't want to have their shooting percentage go down. And, on the other side of the coin, think about our guy Pritchard in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
He's laughing at these guys. What the heck's the matter with you? Why wouldn't you try a heave?
I mean, it's a specialty for Peyton
he
Pritchard.
Works on it. They believe in him. They run stuff for him.
And that's the thing with Golden State. The vets will get on some of the younger players if they don't attempt one of those. Brandon Podziemski's become pretty good at hitting those end-of-quarter shots. See a lot of Warriors fans in attendance. Their team's going to be taking the floor next, 3:30-ish against the San Antonio Spurs.
A lot of number 30.
A lot of number 30. It's a good number to wear here in San Francisco. Jemison missing the first free throw. So he's played in the NBA with Memphis, with Washington, with the Pelly Pels, and the Lakers. We just had a great chat with a guy on the Pelicans staff, of course, longtime NBA player, Mario Elie, a former CBA guy, Continental Basketball Association, not Chinese Basketball Association.
Played in Portugal, played in Ireland, played at American International College in Springfield, Mass., about 5 miles from my home in Chicopee. And let me tell you what, I was involved with that drafting of him in a late round, and I was tipped off to him. Again, it's networking. Brian Winters told me about him because his friend Jimmy Powell was coaching at AIC, and he went on to have 2 championship rings with Houston. I'll tell you what a winner. What a great, great guy.
Kasparas Yakachonis, great effort, sliding about 20 feet there. Won 3 NBA titles, Mario Elie.
Yeah.
A couple with Houston, the first one with the Spurs.
Talked about a guy who's well-liked and well-respected. He's scouting now for the Pelicans.
Bronny James shooting a pair. Had a 17-point game with the Los Angeles Lakers against the Bucks in March. A really good year in the G League. Appeared in 27 games with the Los Angeles Lakers. And he has himself a 10-point first half.
His stroke looks a lot better to me.
Yeah.
Than last year.
He shot 79% for the foul line for the LA Lakers. Lead is 11 for Los Angeles. Crossover, Gardner, nearly stolen.
Good job. That's it. He's got to be like a Davion Mitchell kind of guy.
I like that.
One of those great defenders because he's got the long arms, he's athletic, he's smart. And why do we say that? Because his shooting has to grow. And maybe it'll come along, hopefully, for him. But you like a lot of things about him.
Keep it here during this timeout. I believe they're going to take a look at this last play. Yeah, this has been challenged, the out of bounds.
Hey,
oh.
Kev, yesterday we did not have the green lights. Oh, because those green lights, with the red, reminds me a little of Christmas here.
I mean, they have the headset on. See who touched this last. Oh yeah, that might be off Yakachonis. Might have grazed his fingertips after.
Yes?
I kind of think that's off Yakachonis.
Kev, you know what this means?
What? You're making kind of a pushing motion here.
That's soccer. It means play on.
Play on.
This is the summer league. Come on, let's go. We're not allowed overtime games, none of that stuff.
The cool thing about Summer League overtime, so 2 minutes first overtime.
Sudden death?
Sudden death in the second overtime. I've done a sudden death overtime game in Summer League before. Yeah, 2017. Warriors Timberwolves, I think. Our officiating crew, by the way, Ken Jones.
Joey Crawford's over there having a dissertation with Kurt Rambis and Scotty Brooks and Nate McMillan and my son. Yeah. I love it.
Ken Jones, Rachel Rayford, Gina Catanzariti.
This crew did the first game yesterday. And one of the great things is you're an official and you walk off the floor and nobody knows your name.
Yeah.
They did an excellent job. I bet they got a very, very good rating. Now, did they work in the G League, Kev?
I've definitely seen Rachel Rayford and Gina Catanzariti. Cannot speak to Ken Jones. Perhaps he was an East Coast-based official, but he did not come through Santa Cruz. All right, here it is again in super slow motion. I think that goes off Yakachonis' fingertips. They've seen enough. I think Gary would like this review to take about 5 more minutes.
Come on, man. I can't be late. I'm going to the House of Prime Rib.
Ooh, no, you don't want to be late for that reservation.
No, that's my all-time favorite in the city on Van Ness. Joe and Steve Betts, the all-time best.
What time's the reservation?
Whenever MJ's ready.
Okay, all right. It will be Laker ball. Good challenge. Bronny James playing the defense.
He's got the whole physical makeup to be a heck of a defender. Give him the ball.
Nearly turn it over. Point Jemison.
See that guy coming for the steal? That's why our man was open for the 3.
Swider inside. And Jemison fouled. The free throws here for Trey Jemison. They're in the bonus. Gets the first. It's from Birmingham. Played at UAB after starting his collegiate career at Clemson. How about this, Saint? His senior year of high school, he averaged 19 points, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks per game on a torn meniscus.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that on a torn meniscus.
Holy cow.
It can be a season ender for some players. A lob for Ware again, this time finishing through physicality and one.
You can't teach that. Beautiful. Wow.
I mean, you want a big who's a vertical spacer, look no further than number 7 in black. Completes the 3-point play. You can stretch the floor, finish on top of defenses. Promising young player from Miami. Connect, gets to the elbow and knocks it down.
Well, it's been a struggle, so you like to see him make one. Maybe he'll get going a little bit.
Lead back to 11 for the Lakers. Javonte Cook trying to get downhill, and Dalton Connect read that perfectly.
On the ball defender, contains the dribble, That's what they're looking for from him.
Yes.
That was a very, very good job. Gets vertical. Really nice job.
That's against a really good athlete, Javante Cook, too. Connect, a lob to Jemison. Oh, lazy inbounds pass. Bronny James almost got there. Look at that hustle to get back in front of him, too. Cook, 2 seconds, dribbles into trouble. Bronny from 50. Gave it a ride. That will not go against his field goal percentage. Now we're going to talk with Darius Baisley in a little bit here. His Lakers with a 13-point lead. As Baisley's had a really nice first half. 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocked shots. And Darius Baisley has the headset on. Darius, you're with Kevin Dana, Gary St. Jean. A really good first half for you guys as a team. What do you like about the opening 20 minutes for you guys?
We just was playing really hard. Sticking to our keys. Our little training camp, we had some standards and some points, that we was trying to emphasize. And, just every time we come out here, that's what we're just trying to do.
Very good answer. What I'm loving is your ability to take it off the bounce. You are very confident attacking the rim. That is never going to hurt you. And don't get discouraged by your three. Keep looking for those perimeter shots because people are looking to see if you can make those mid-range and threes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time, Darius. Best of luck in the second half. Our score at the half is 51-38. Lakers over the Heat. Stay tuned after these messages. We'll explore how Thrive City strives to bring all the Bay Area communities together. Getting ready to start the second half. Miami Heat trailing the Los Angeles Lakers 51-38. Take a look at the first half stats. Lakers shooting it well at 55%, 56% for the game. Hitting 4 threes. So what'd you like about the Lakers in their first 20 minutes?
Well, again, I'm a big Swider guy. Love guys that just can make shots. And he played better than he did yesterday, which is great. I really liked Bronny. I thought he did a really nice job. He really got his feet set. No rush, getting the three off. They were good looks. Nice steal to open the game. And that's a real positive. Now I'm looking for Connect to play a little bit better here in the second half. But the team itself is playing a lot better than they did yesterday, so good for them.
They'll be guarding the Heat to start the third. Miami not getting an easy inbounds pass here. Dejuan Gordon. We've seen the Lakers do this a couple of times now, picking up full court, not letting them get anything easy.
That's terrific. It really is. What the heck? You're playing 40 minutes, and when you're playing on a summer league team, you're probably going to get 20 minutes of guys. So get out there and really bust it.
And you're probably not going to play every game because you have a big roster.
That's true, too.
Probably going to have 9 or 10 guys play one game, a few sit. Nice finish there by Bryson Warren.
He's a good athlete.
He is. Saw him score 19 and a quarter once coming off the bench. Yeah, in the second quarter in game against Motor City in the 23-24 season. I didn't really know who he was before that. I'm like, who is this guy?
Look at Ware run. That's the best I've seen him run the whole game.
Oh, the pass just not quite on target.
But boy, did he really get out and run that left wing. Give us more of that, big fella.
Connect short. On the floor here. Gardner. Out to Cook.
Somebody in yellow's got to go for it.
Instead, Gardner will make him pay.
That's what happens when you stand around and take movies.
Long shot, long rebound. DJ Stewart gets inside, gets stripped.
Kev, he was so good yesterday. Look at Miami. That's a good job, boy. They're getting in transition, getting stops.
Start of the third quarter on a 7-0 run. Knecht drawn a few defenders. Gets stripped. Kick ahead, Cook. We might have a timeout coming here. But nah, says DJ Stewart. What a block. Wow.
That was great. Off of 2 feet. That's a heck of a block. Cook didn't expect that one.
According to NBADraft.net, he has a 6'7" wingspan, DJ Stewart. He's 6'2", so +5 wingspan. It looks like a bigger than 6'7" wingspan to me, but wow, he can make things happen on the defensive end, and we've seen it. He guarded the ball. He was getting into the ball yesterday really well. Sam.
Very well.
Jemison and Gordon off for the Lakers. Sir'Jabari Rice, Darius Bazley on. Ware guarded by Bazley. Ware with the left hand. Bazley a rebound.
It's a good attempt. He should do that more. You know, he's really comfortable when he faces up, driving from about 14 feet.
Good look to Stewart. Offensive rebound, Knecht. Dalton Knecht, strong on the three, still looking for that long-range shot to drop for him. And it'll go to the Heat.
Bazley made a nice dribble handoff there. Good timing on it. Good job.
Cook, D2 guy in college. Dribbles it off his leg or not. That'll be Heat ball. See if Yakachonis can get going. He's only attempted 1 shot. Does have 3 steals. Gets it into Bryson Warren, who connects.
Wow. Big time shot.
Well, now it's a 10-0 run to start the third quarter for Miami. Stewart getting downhill.
Saw a lot of that yesterday.
Yep. 20 points for DJ Stewart in the loss. Also had 6 assists. Did it on 7 of 10 shooting.
And you touched on it. He really defended well. See, there's a problem right there for Stewart. For Schweider. Easily got beat off the bounce right there.
By the way, Trey Jemison is kind of limping. Looks like he's going to go back to the locker room. He's about to come into your picture. Yeah, oh, there he is right now. Hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he was walking comfortably.
He went for that loose ball. And there was a pretty good collision there.
First free throw good. Second one misses for Warren. Knecht trying to get downhill. And that'll be off Miami. The Heat doing the old fingy twirly.
We got 4 guys. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, this will get challenged. And we do have a timeout. 6:43 to go in the third. Good start to the second half for Miami. Trimming a 13-point lead down to 4. Summer League action continues on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. Coming up next, we got the Warriors and Spurs on NBA TV. Then we shift to ESPN for the Sixers and the Thunder. And then tomorrow from Salt Lake City, it's Utah and Memphis. VJ Edgecombe, speaking of Philly, 28 points yesterday, number 3 overall pick. This was a successful challenge. As you can tell, that was last touched by Sir'Jabari Rice. Well, Lakers were really good in the first half yesterday, and then in the second half, not so much in their loss to the Warriors. Trying to avoid a similar path here. DJ Stewart, nobody stopped the ball.
He's got an ability to get in the paint really well. That last play that Miami had was an errant pass to Ware on the roll, but it was a well-designed play coming out of the timeout.
Speaking of errant passes.
Another one.
Turnover number 17 for Miami. That is a lot for 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And turnover 16 for LA, and Javonte Cook with the steal and score. Everyone's getting their steals per game up in this one.
Lakers had this happen to them yesterday with the Warriors. Wow.
Oh, connect. That was tough.
Hard shot.
Stewart just stole the inbounds pass. That'll be a goaltend. Again, the length of DJ Stewart. Just yanked down that inbounds pass. He's in double figures. Close to a clean block for Kel'el Ware as nobody stops Myron Gardner.
Well, there's not any much rim protection there. Maybe Baisley, but
Gardner with 12.
Whoa.
That'll be an offensive foul. Sir Jabari Rice. The old chicken wing.
Oh, yeah.
Connected with the elbow to the face of Yakichonis. Good call.
I'm with you. I still like Yakichonis. Hasn't been his best day, but I bet he plays well in Vegas.
Gardner, strong take. There have been countless guys over the years, first-round picks who don't play well in Summer League and then obviously go on to have great careers. So the guy's cold for a few games in Vegas or in California or Utah. No big deal. It happens. It's a small sample size.
Baisley's a confident guy. He was very comfortable going one-on-one against Ware from the elbow. Nice job.
Baisley mentioned spent this past year in China, Puerto Rico. Also played a little bit in the G League with the Delaware Bluecoats. That was in the free throw. In the NBA, he's played with Oklahoma City, Phoenix, Utah, and Philly. Wow. Well-traveled.
Would you think he'd be a guy like a potential two-way guy?
Well, he's played 5 years in the NBA, so he cannot sign a two-way contract, Baisley.
Oh, that's right.
He's past the permitted years. But I think he's a guy, you take him to camp, I think he's got a chance. Off the foot of DJ Stewart, it looked like, and then Lakers with it. Draws a foul.
Good job.
That was a heady play.
Really good. You know, a player knows when he's got head and shoulders by a guy. If you keep him on your hip like that, that's a really smart veteran play.
As the kids say, he had Eric Stevenson in jail there. Yeah, really smart play. Now, if DJ Stewart, if this was a G League game, which DJ Stewart, he's played in a lot of those, that'd be one free throw for 3 points right there.
Really?
Yeah, you get one free throw in the G League until the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Or overtime.
How do you like that?
I like it a lot. Players, not as much. But the players have been around the G League for a while who've gotten used to it. They do like it. And delay of game has been given. As Someone touched the basketball. Rachel Rayford. They took it from Rachel Rayford. So, but they say it saves 5 to 6 minutes. The one free throw rule. That's what they'll tell you. Think that's got any kind of future? A one free throw rule?
I don't think so. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like it for the G League. I'm not sure I'd like it for the NBA. Yakachonis around and out. Baisley grabs the rebound. No more than 4 minutes to play here in the third. Stewart. Nice head fake, Rice.
Wow.
Splits the double and lays it in.
That's beautiful. What a great move.
He's a slithery customer, Sir'Jabari Rice. Good player. Yakachonis gets downhill. It's off Gardner.
Wow.
Spent a couple of months on a two-way with the San Antonio Spurs in the 23-24 season. Sir'Jabari Rice did not appear in a regular season game for the Wemby crew. Two-man game. Baisley from Rice. Didn't look like Baisley had his feet underneath him. And a foul. I hope Eric Stevenson's okay. Oh, yeah. Kaluma inadvertently landing on him there.
That hurt.
Yeah, guys, body weight landing on your foot. Not fun. Gardner can't finish. A lob for Baisley to guide it home.
Really a nice job. That's good vision by Rice and a nice timing on the pass. Good finish by Baisley.
Catch and shoot three, Stevenson.
Got him.
Here is Rice. All ball. Good cut by Settle. Didn't get it. Danger will and misses. Baisley getting downhill. Little Euro draws the foul. That'll take us to a timeout. A little showtime here for the Lakers at Chase Center. A lob to Baisley. Lakers by 12. See the next generation of NBA stars at NBA Summer League in Las Vegas. Tickets are going fast. Get yours now at NBAevents.com. Las Vegas, always a good time. You've seen a lot of Summer League shooty hoop in your day, Saint.
Well, we had Long Beach, we had LA, we had Utah, we had Orlando. An awful lot.
What they've done in Vegas, though.
I mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah.
A Bay Area guy, Warren Legary, he had a vision there. And the NBA office was reluctant to do it. They just said this might be a place a lot of guys can get into mischief. And it's just beyond belief what's gone on there. Yeah. All 30 teams watching games on all ESPN and NBA TV, and it's a great training ground for the referees and young coaches, and these players are getting a great chance to be viewed by all the teams. It's terrific.
I mean, that opening weekend, you're getting packed houses. I mean,
It's amazing.
Lakers fans always show up. Warriors fans do a great job showing up. Kings fans, of course, those are the teams nearby. But I remember when Lonzo Ball was drafted in 2017, you had 16,000 fans just chanting defense in a summer league game. It was unreal.
He's good.
Danger to follow. The Lakers did win the Summer League championship that year. You know who else was on that Summer League team was Alex Caruso.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now a two-time NBA champion. Go along with his Summer League ship.
That guy is well respected and well liked.
Yes.
He played on the Lakers championship team when they were in the bubble. My son Greg was on that staff. And LeBron and Davis and all those guys, you just can't give him, could not give him enough praise.
Played a key role, great defender for the Oklahoma City Thunder this year, winning his second championship. Kaluma hitting the first free throw. RJ
You know, he's
Davis
a good example to a young player. And, you know, it's maybe not going to get just right for you that first month, first year, second year. But if you keep sticking with it, and you believe in yourself, and you put in the work, you know, chance meets opportunity. Something good will happen for you.
Yeah, his first year, he was completely in the G League. He was undrafted out of Texas A&M. Played with the Oklahoma City Blue. And Mark Daignault, the head coach of the Thunder, was the head coach of the Blue his rookie year in the G League.
That's a great story. And what a great job Daignault did.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a fan of him because I think he's from Leominster, Mass., which is right near Worcester, where Holy Cross is. Of course, Sam Presti's from Concord, Carlisle, that area right there in Massachusetts.
Steve Settle hitting the three. The Temple Owl. Luma on the drive, pinned off the window. And here's Stevenson. Marcus Williams. Danger. The offensive rebound. He looked like the defensive rebounder there, boxing out Menenga. Gardner too strong. Coming up on the final minute of the third as Davis pushes the pace. And drills the three. R.J. Davis from distance. The 5-year Tar Heel.
North Carolina guy. You know what? He plays with nice poise. We were talking about Nelson Jr. This guy here really sees the floor well and makes good decisions.
The 2024 ACC Player of the Year. Stevenson around and out.
Got him.
Didn't throw it. Swider has a good look. That's automatic. It's automatic, Saint.
Wow. That's great.
He had 24 yesterday. He's got 15 today. And he's done it on 12 of 17 shooting combined over the last 7 quarters now. He's guarding the ball. Stevenson. Spin. Fade. Cha-ching.
See, that's right there what teams are looking at. High pick and roll. He switches. He gets onto a small. And what kind of job can he do there defensively?
Shot clock is off. Lakers leading by 14. Don't get the old CBA quarter point for this quarter. They have the 1-point lead in the third as Dejuan Gordon misses the three to end the third. 30 minutes in the books. Cole Swider and Los Angeles up 14. Swider's got 15. Start of the fourth quarter, Lakers 76, Heat 62. Kevin and Gary St. Jean with you here from San Francisco. We got Lakers and Heat now. Spurs and Warriors coming up next. What's caught your eye recently in this one, Saint?
Swider just keeps grabbing me. He finds a way to get in a good area to shoot the ball, and he's patient. Gets great rotation on the ball. As we said before, you're watching what he can do defensively, but boy, he's done a good job.
He's from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Not to be confused with the Portsmouth Invitational Tournament in Portsmouth, Virginia.
Timmy brought that up yesterday. That's a beautiful place near Newport in Rhode Island, which is a beautiful state back east.
There's the Portsmouth kid. Hits it. I know you love your New England guys.
Oh, boy. How about our guy from Maine? Flag.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I love that story.
Yeah, he is.
Big fella. Show him the drop step. That's great.
Cooper Flack's going to be a lot of fun to watch this year. As Swider misses.
Again?
Passes it out. Dejuan Gordon getting downhill.
Nice take. Left hand.
Marcus Williams gets it right back. See, when you mention our guy from Maine, I'm a G League guy. I immediately think about the Maine Celtics. But, of course, we're talking Cooper Flagg. And Sam Ananga jams it down. How excited are you to watch Cooper Flagg play for the Dallas Mavericks?
Oh, he really intrigues me because he plays the game to win.
Yes.
He does all the little things that helps your team. He's a really good defender. Sees the floor well. Rebounds. The shooting thing might be the area that you'd question, and we'll see how that goes.
Bryson Warren hits the three. He also might have had the highlight of the NCAA season. His transition dunk over the guy from Pitt was unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Swider, a little leaner. Get off me, Kalel, he says.
Yeah.
He's 5 for 5 on 2-point field goals in this game, Cole Swider. That three just rattles out for Ware. He's showing you he's got the range, Kalel Ware. Head fake, flip it up, and he'll get to the line.
I hope he does well in Vegas. He's put two really nice games together.
He's been one of these guys, on a two-way contract. For the better part of his career, he's played 35 NBA games. With the Lakers, he played 7 games 3 years ago, 2 seasons ago. With Miami, 18 games. Played with Detroit and Toronto this past season. You'd like to see him get a full NBA contract, not just one of those two-way spots.
Just goes to show you how tough it is.
Oh, yeah. And
you got to be in the right place at the right time. You know, a team has needs for perimeter shooting, or you need a fifth big, that kind of thing.
Well, there's 540 roster spots in the NBA. If you include the two-way spots, there are more than 540 guys who could play in the NBA.
Well, that's really gone up, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it used to be 450, 15 times 30. 20 points for Cole Swider. Then you had 2 two-way spots. Now there's 3 two-way guys. Catch and shoot 3 for Bryson Warren. He's got 18 points now.
That's a nice-looking shot.
Sure is. Warren averaged 11 per game with the Sioux Falls Skyforce here this year. That is Miami's G League affiliate.
Is that the most mileage between a G League and an NBA team?
Well, it's only 1,800 miles away, Saint.
Man.
Miami does that on purpose. They like having their team in South Dakota.
Why is that?
I just really focus on basketball. Right? Like, you're there to work. No, I love Sioux Falls. I've had a chance to travel there a few times with the Santa Cruz Warriors. It's a good spot. But you're there to work. Danger. Ooh. Trying to show off the sauce a little bit, but lost the rock. Still plenty of time for the Heat. Down 13 with 6:42 to go. Eric Glass, who's coached up in Sioux Falls, 1920 season. and went 22-20 with him at the helm. It was the COVID-shortened year. But they were in the playoff position. This handle from Dejuan Gordon misses. There's DJ Stewart. In and out, Serge Jabari Rice.
Holy
what
moly.
touch.
A little rainbow.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what a touch over the big fella. That's beautiful.
That was really nice. And Rice now with 8 points. He's a plus 11 out there. Late clock, Danger back to the basket. With the left. And Menenga the rebound. Step back. Rice from downtown.
Boy, they're making threes this afternoon.
7th make. Largest lead of the game. We'll get an and one for Dane Danger, and he'll shoot a free throw when we come back. Well, the Lakers starting to pull away. Serge Jabari Rice. Nicely done. Summer League action continues on NBA TV, ESPN, ESPN app. Coming up next on NBA TV, it's Spurs and Dubs. Then we move over to ESPN tomorrow. Got Oklahoma City and Philadelphia, followed by Memphis and Utah. The Salt Lake City Summer League. Dalton Connect, look at this, took an elbow to the face. That not feel good, and also got called for the foul. Adding insult to injury there.
He's rubbing that nose down there.
Danger hitting it. Danger 11 points off the bench. Jarred free by Bryson Warren. Aaron Gardner back in. He's had a really nice game today with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Two-man game with Sam Menenga.
Nice finish with the left hand.
Done by the former Davidson Wildcat. I think there's another Davidson Wildcat who plays here at Chase Center.
Yeah, he was sitting down here yesterday with his son.
That's right. He was in the house. Number 30. Going the other way.
Bob McKillop's one of the best coaches in college basketball over the last 30, 40 years. He's retired now. What a great guy.
Went all the way to the Elite Eight in 2008 and nearly knocked off the national champs in that game. Step back from Stewart. No, we'll have a rebound foul.
Well, if you can't get inside position in Ware's case, just knock the guy out of the way.
Is that how you coached your bigs back in the day? Just get them out of the way?
They got caught behind a lot. Look at this. Get out of there.
Yeah. Well, that's good work. Good early work there from Menenga.
Going to work early. Whoa.
Swider saw danger. And saw danger while doing so. Aaron Gardner missing the reverse. Cook, nicely done. Stewart. Stop and pop from the foul line.
That guy's a comfortable offensive player.
That's the perfect way to put it.
He finds a way to get a good shot.
He averaged more than 19 per game last year with Windy City and Memphis in the G League. G League Performer of the Week. One time with the Maine Celtics. He's also played with the Stockton Kings.
Wow.
4 G League clubs over 4 years. He's on a two-way for about 5 months. In Chicago. He's from Chicago. Whitney Young High School. Cook.
That's a good take against Baisley. That was really well done.
Cook in double figures now.
Whoa.
There's Darius Baisley. Telling you, Saint.
Wow.
Back to the Lakers. Things feeling pretty comfortable here for Los Angeles. A little step back. Round and out. Slider the O board. Rice, nice shot fake. Baisley a three. This one's better.
There you go. Nice job.
Miami calls timeout. It's a 20-point lead for the Lakers, and Baisley's up to 16 points and 9 rebounds. $20-point game with 2:41 to go. Lakers in control. They're going to go to 1-1 here in their Chase Center stay for the game against the Spurs to come on Tuesday. Got some youngsters here.
I love when they see themselves on the big board. That is great.
I remember when I was a kid, I'd always try to get on the big board. Never happened.
Good call.
The old hand fighting there. Johnson called for the foul. First time we've seen him. UC Davis guy.
That's Jimmy Les up there coaching. Former outstanding player with the Kings. Great guy. Went to Bradley and played with Hershey Hawkins.
Oh, there's a name. That guy could shoot.
And Dick Versakes was the coach. No. You'll remember.
Okay. T.Y. Johnson has it here. Started his collegiate career at Loyola Chicago. Ethan Taylor saw him yesterday. The Air Force Falcon missing there. Get a foul going against the Lakers. Sorry, who are you thinking of? Trying to think?
I think I got it right. Remember,
okay.
White hair, real curly, was an assistant with the Pistons with Chuck Daly. He coached at Bradley for a long time.
Okay. We'll look it up. Danger says, "Get out of my way."
You know what that is? That's just raw strong. Wow. Yep. Well, some days the mind works.
Say it's been working pretty well today, Saint.
Yeah. I got a comment from one of my old pals saying you can't be talking about the Cincinnati Royals because you and I are the only ones that remember them.
At least we're not talking about the Syracuse Nationals.
No.
R.J. Davis missing the three. Saved in. Shot fake. Rice draws the contact. Cheeky move. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when you look at these teams, Kev, I like to look at who's on their rosters, and it's a credit to the scouts because they're the guys who recommend to the assistant GM, to the GM as to who to try to bring in. And it's not that easy to get guys. They're on the phone with the draft in the second round. If this guy doesn't go, who are we going to call and contact, that kind of thing. Agents and all that, and schools. And then you got the guys from the G League, so you're trying to figure out those guys to bring in. And the scouts do a great job. They're on the road a lot and really key people in building the roster.
Go all over the world these days to find talent.
But if there's a nice trip to Europe, usually the GM or the assistant GM will go, and you wind up going to East Podunk.
Yeah. Let them sip the fine wine in Italy.
Yeah, there you go.
Settle late clock. Takes a tough shot. T.Y. Johnson fouled. And he'll be shooting free throws. Well, Lakers, certainly one thing they've done today is get to the foul line. Free throw attempts 31 and 32.
For a 40-minute game, this has been a long one.
Yeah. Yeah, not all 40 minutes are the same. The Heat have shot just 12 free throws, so they're minus 20 on free throw attempts to the Lakers. And this is a 22-point game, so there you go.
Hey, that's a big factor.
Delay game warning given to the Lakers. And
this is a 22-point game.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I do not disagree. Yakachonis still looking for his first field goal, make his second trip to the stripe. He's 2 for 2 today.
He was a really good college player.
He was. So
I enjoyed watching him play.
1 year at Illinois. He was third team All Big Ten, 15 points, 5.7 rebounds, 4.7 assists. He played in EuroLeague before he got to college. He played in the FC Barcelona system. Did play 1 game in EuroLeague. So
if you can do that,
you're a player.
Yeah.
Saw him at Basketball Without Borders Global Camp 2024.
Where was that at?
Wherever the All-Star game was that year. I did the game remotely from my laptop.
Did you?
In San Jose. But, that game had Noah Senge, who's top, was a lottery pick, number 12 to the Bulls. Nolan Traore, who's first-round pick of the Brooklyn Nets. There's always some good kids that come through that Basketball Without Borders camp, and Yakachonis was one of them.
Phenomenal program.
Screen will be considered illegal.
Old friend of mine, Kim Bahuni, who used to be in the league office. She started all those programs.
Nice.
Did a fantastic job.
The Lakers have a guy on staff who used to work all that stuff, Chris Ebersole.
Yes.
Now on the Lakers staff, he was big with the NBA Academy stuff, Basketball Without Borders.
My son, Greg, thinks the world of him. So he's a terrific guy.
Yeah, good dude.
And maybe a Stanford guy, too?
Yeah, just maybe. Might have been a former player and manager at Stanford.
I love it.
Might have used to take directions from me.
That's great.
This game is over. The Lakers win it 103-83. We'll catch up in a little bit with Cole Swider after his team-leading 20-point performance in this 20-point win. An impressive game here for the Lakers, Saint.
It sure is. Really nice progress from yesterday. I thought a lot of people in the backcourt played good defense. They attacked the paint well. You saw, again, Swider having a big-time game, and that's a really nice night's work, and I thought Baisley played well for him, too.
Yeah, Darius Baisley, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Swider just making his way through the handshake line. They win by 20. And he is going to be sent over to the headset after his second straight 20-point game here at Chase Center. So Cole Swider has the headset on. And we got Cole Swider joining us. So, Cole, 24 points yesterday, 20 points today, 7 for 10 in both games. What has led to your consistency here at Chase Center thus far?
First and foremost, all glory to God, man. I wouldn't be here without him. But, no, it's just these guys, the coaching staff. Coach Bo's putting us in great positions to be successful. And shout out to my teammates, man. They've been finding me in good spots. And just blessed to be in this position.
Cole, you're doing a great job finding open areas to get your shots. You praised your teammates for finding you. But, boy, you're shooting that ball beautiful. You did last year here and again these last 2 games.
Yeah, man. I try to put a lot of work in the off season and just stay consistent with my work. So I'm happy we got the win today. Yesterday was a tough loss, but excited to keep on going with this team and see how far we can go in Summer League.
Well, Cole, you've had plenty of taste of the NBA, 35 games over 3 years, but what are the things you want to improve upon to get a full-time roster spot in the NBA?
Yeah, just to be consistent on the defensive end. Just keep on getting better on the offensive end, just being a weapon, right? So, just overall, just trying to improve all aspects of my game and just continue just to improve and get to that next level.
Cole, thanks for your time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
That is Cole Swider joining us. Once again, our final score is 103-83. The Lakers defeating the Miami Heat. 20 points for Cole Swider, 16 for Darius Baisley in the win, 18 for Bryson Warren in the loss for Miami. For Gary St. Jean and our entire Chase Center crew, I'm Kevin Danna. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned because the Spurs are taking on the Warriors coming up next here from Chase Center in San Francisco.